The Raven powertrain included a new adaptive air suspension. 139. Palladium, Plaid. A 2021 Tesla Model S long range. The refreshed exterior may be distinguished by the shape of the fog lights and black trim instead of chrome. The Palladium refresh was announced in January 2021 with initial deliveries in June 2021. The refresh included a new interior, new powertrain, suspension and thermal management amongst other improvements. 140. The refresh originally consisted of three models: the Long Range, LR, the Plaid, and the Plaid Plus, although the Plaid and was cancelled shortly before deliveries began. The Plaid name is applied to the performance model and is a reference to the only speed faster Tom Ludacris in the movie Spaceballs. 141. The Plaid model includes one motor for the front axle and two motors for the rear axle. The starting price was $131,100. 142. At the core of the Plaid's performance are innovative new motors featuring a carbon-wrapped rotor to allow a higher motor RPM. 143. Musk said that this presented challenges because carbon and copper, the rotor material, have different thermal expansion rates. 144. The long-range model includes the front motor and a single rear motor. Its starting price was $80K, but it was raised to $85K soon after deliveries began. 145. Track mode allows for adjustment from 100% FWD to 100% RWD in 5% increments. Traction control strength in 21 stages and regenerative braking strength from 0% to 100% in 5% increments. At its debut, the Palladium models had the lowest drag coefficient of any production car, with CD equals 0.208. 146. The new VAC system uses a heat pump that Tesla says provides 30% longer range and requires 50% less energy in cold weather conditions than the previous Model S. 147. Charging was said to increase by 187 miles, 301 kilometers, in 15 minutes, on a 250 kilowatt supercharger. 146. The interior features a non-circular yoke steering wheel. 148. A landscape-oriented center screen. Screen for the rear passengers, increased headroom and legroom, particularly in the rear seat area, lower noise via acoustic glass, a new, customizable user interface, and improved gaming, via the AMD RDNA 2 GPU. 146, 149. The company estimated that deliveries will reach 1,000 forward/week in Q3 of 2021. 145. The Plaid has 1,020 horsepower, 760 kilowatts, and 1,050 pound-feet, 1,420 Nm, of torque. It was independently tested by Motor Trend to go 0-60 miles per hour, 0-97 kilometers per hour, in 2.07 seconds, 1.98 on a prep drag strip, X with PJ1 track bite, and cover a quarter mile, 400 m, in 9.34 seconds at 152.2 miles per hour, 244.9 kilometers per hour. 150. Tesla's ADIT will reach a 200 miles per hour, 320 kilometers per hour, top speed. 145. Charging. A Tesla Model S connected to a high-speed supercharger station at Harris Ranch on Interstate 5 in California's Central Valley. Tesla recommends overnight charging at home as the primary method of charging. In general, the convenience of plugging in overnight outweighs the far longer charging interval. For charging outside the home, Tesla has partnered with businesses to install Tesla wall connectors to provide a charging network called Tesla Destination. The units are provided to the businesses by Tesla for free or at a discounted price. The business is responsible for the cost of electricity. Not all destination chargers are available to the public, as some businesses limit them to customers, employees, or residents only. 151. Tesla operates a global network of 480-volt charging stations. The Tesla network is usable only by Tesla vehicles apart from select countries in Europe where Tesla is currently running their non-Tesla supercharging pilot. Supercharging hardware is standard on all new vehicles and most earlier editions. 40, 152, 153. The supercharger is a DC rapid charging station that provides up to 250 kilowatts of power, adding up to 15 mi, 24 kilometers per minute. Tesla originally designed the Model S to allow fast battery swapping, which also facilitated vehicle assembly. 154. In 2013, Tesla demonstrated a battery swap operation taking around 90 seconds, about half the time it takes to refill an empty gas tank. 155. 156. Tesla originally planned to support widespread battery swapping, but supposedly abandoned the plan due to perceived lack of interest by customers. 157. Tesla has been accused of gaming the California Air Resources Board system for zero-emission vehicle credits by launching the battery swap program that was never made available to the public. 158. 159. Tesla announced in 2020 that it would integrate the batteries into the body to increase strength and reduce weight and cost. 160. Sales and markets. Model S first retail delivery ceremony at the Tesla factory in Fremont, California, held on June 22, 2012. U.S. deliveries began June 2012. 8. Tesla reported 520 reservations for the Model S during the first week they were available, 161, and by December 2012, a total 15,000 net reservations, after deliveries and cancellations, had been received by year-end. 162. The special edition Model S signature model was sold out before deliveries began in June 2012, and according to Tesla all models were sold out for that year shortly after. 163. 164. A total of 2,650 cars were delivered in North America in 2012. 165. Tesla delivered 50,658 Model S/X units in 2015. 166. 167. Tesla sold more than 50,000 Model S cars globally in 2016, making it the world's top-selling plug-in electric that year. 168. In 2017, it became only the second EV to sell more than 200,000 units behind the Nissan Leaf. The Model S was released in Europe in early August 2013, and the first deliveries took place in Norway, Switzerland, and Netherlands. 169. By November 2013, the Model S was on sale in 20 countries. 170. By the end of 2013, Norway and Switzerland became the company's largest per capita sales markets. 171. Retail deliveries in China began in April 2014. 172. The right-hand drive model was released in the UK in June 2014, 173, followed by Hong Kong in July 2014, 174, and Japan in September 2014. 175. Deliveries in Australia began in December 2014. 176. The Model S ranked as the world's second best-selling plug-in electric vehicle after the Nissan Leaf. 177. About 55% of deliveries went to North America, 30% to Europe, and 15% to the Asia-Pacific market. 178. As of June 2015, the Model S was sold in 30 countries. 179. The Model S was the world's best-selling plug-in electric car in 2015, ahead of the Nissan Leaf, about 43,000 units. 167, 180, 2016-2020. The Model S was the world's top-selling plug-in car for the second year running. 19, 20. As of 2018, the Model S rank fell to second place after the BAIC C-Series City car, which sold over 78,000 units in China. 14. The Model S continued to rank as the second most sold electric car in history after the Nissan Leaf. 14, 15, 16, 17. As of December 2018, cumulative global sales tallied about 263,504 units. 14, 15, 16, 17, 181. In 2019, in-year sales of the Model 3 exceeded the total number of the Model S ever sold. By 2021, combined quarterly sales of the Model 3 and Model Y exceeded the total number of the Model S ever sold. Sales by country. Sales /registrations by top national markets count cumulative e-sales percent of global sales. A 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016, 2015 US 182, 18, 183, 184, 185. 163,20155.9% 14425, 186. 29,95926,5029,15625,202 China 187, 188, 189, 11,858. B, C, C, C. 6,3343,025. B, Norway 190, 191, 192, 193, 194, 195. 20,6,397.4% 118 13,633,722,051,039 Netherlands 196, 197, 198, 199, 200, 201. 13,8,395.3% 5,6,332,005,11,6,931,805 Canada 202. 6,7,313.2% 16,051,4662,010 Germany 79, 203, 204, 205, 206, 207, 7,5512.9%, 2,482, 2,411, 4,741,582 UK, 208, 209, 210, 211, 9,300. D. 2.9%, 17,562, 5,182, 3,671, 389 Switzerland, E. 212, 4,6952.2%, 1,300.